What's going on YouTube? Hey guys, this is Zippy and welcome back to episode 12 on the SarCraftic server. And today it is finally time to decide a winner of the spawn competition. It has been 2 long months of hard work working on the spawn area, and it is finally time to decide a winner. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into the judging, and let's see who is the official winners of this spawn competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SarCraftic's very first seasonal build competition.
Sorry.
Emma, you good?
No, we're good. We're good.
All right. Well, this has been a long time coming. We've been building for close to 2 months now, after a competition that was supposed to only be 2 weeks long. So we decided off camera we're gonna start the judging over at Juice and Zippy's place. Come over to Feb and Ubu, which is really just Feb, and then end with mine and Hobos, who can't be here. Moment of silence for him. Okay, moment's over. All right. So Juice, Zippy, would you like to begin your presentation?
Of course, let's do this.
Let's start here at the beautiful gate that
Okay.
Feb built, and
Feb built it. Okay.
move right past that.
It's amazing. Feb built the only good thing about your side. I'm just kidding.
Yep.
I like the feel of this pathway though. You got the trees on the side here, and you got the lamps and everything.
So to the left, you'll see the outside of the port, which we'll get to in a second. On the right here, Zippy, do you want to tell them what this beautiful diorite crap is?
Sure, this is a factory, and if you come on the inside, you can see more of it. We've got 2 gigantic smelters, you know, for all the smelting needs in a factory. If you go upstairs, there's some chests with, you know, storage and stuff that you can pretend it's full.
Let's move on to the back side here, where we have our wonderful old-timey ships. So Zippy, you wanna take it away with your beautiful speech about your dry dock and your wet dock?
Yeah, so dry dock and wet dock.
Wait, you guys got speeches?
So
Yes.
yeah, again, it's called winging it. So this is the dry dock. This ship is currently being built, as opposed to being repaired. It's actually being built in the dry dock. We got some little things holding it up, and it's ready to set sail once this lovely gate opens up. And, you know, we have to add in a few more things there, but, you know, it's still in the process of being built. But yeah, this is the dry dock with a lovely ship. It does have an interior, but there's nothing in the interior because, you know, there's, again, in the process.
Not finished yet.
Not finished yet, exactly. But if we head
That makes
over
sense.
to this area, we have a tiny little port right here with 2 little shops. We've got more of a huntsman's shop right over here. So we've got a lovely little bunny head and some axes and arrows and a bow and arrow over there. And then in this hut, we also have, this is more of the weapons area. So we've got some swords and armor stands with the armor and everything that you can get. Yes, we also have working defense mechanisms on the ship. We have arrows loaded into all the dispensers, but we can head up over here. You come up into the the living quarters of the ship with all the beds. And let's actually drop down to this area. This is the weapons area. We've got more chests and crafting tables to craft up more arrows as needed. The next deck is all of the storage. This is where they keep all the storage of whatever they might be carrying to wherever they might be going. And here you can find the captain's room, which is fully decorated with a tiny little map of the current area that we are in. And then up on top, you have of course, the steering wheel with a few more extra barrels for storage and a lovely little bell to ring whenever you get near land or whatever you want to say or do. And then on the very top, we also have a little watch area that currently Emma is climbing up to.
Crow's nest up here.
Little crow's nest, yes, exactly. So we have this pathway that continues over, and then we have a lighthouse, which does have an interior, thanks to Juice, who pushed me to do that at the very start of this competition. It's got a staircase that goes all the way to the very top of this thing. But yeah, then you can come out here and look around. And also, not to mention, we have this lovely custom-made coral reef right along this bay area next to it.
This is a very nice coral reef.
So if we move on over here, we have a lovely crane reaching all the way down into our mine, and then the building adjoining it is our smithery, where we process all of the ores into usable material. You know, as you can see, the grinder in the ceiling. We do have a pretty consistent source of dried kelp. So if you are in need of dried kelp, you can snag some from there. I just put in like a single chest full earlier.
I do like the use of the prismarine with the brick. Looks nice.
Thank you.
So now I believe it's time for the elephant in the room for this particular build.
All right, folks. So you have
Oh, look at
temporary
that.
access.
Oh, that's so cool.
Look at that. That's fancy. That's fancy right there.
So some of the crates obviously have their nice labels, and some of them don't. It's on the manufacturer and the producers to put
What
their
are
labels
you
on.
shipping through here?
Do they have anything?
Illegals.
These crates are empty. This is a money laundering front.
All right. Do we want to move on to Feb's area?
All right, Fab, where should we start here?
I guess we could just start where we started off with his, right? Just start with the little, my little gate. Yeah, I just made a little gate so I didn't have to look at their build the whole time. And then I could also block them from bothering me, you know, I like my privacy.
I totally understand that.
This is technically supposed to be the room where you have to come and get access to go into the industrial park, because most industrial parks, obviously, you need like a ticket to get in, or like
Okay,
clearance.
so when you were building this, I thought this was like a small like drive-in like restaurant. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. I'd like a milkshake. Do you have?
Ow!
Oh,
That was
that
not a
really shook
milkshake.
my milk.
So then, yeah, over here we got the map hall. Ignore the chest everywhere, but yeah, this is the map hall. Yeah, so we got the northeast, west, south up on the signs. And then you head on over to the well. So I just made these bunch of little custom trees. I don't know, these are definitely different. And then we have M over here. The baby Fab fell down the well, and M is trying to get some help.
Help! There's a little boy. Not there's a little boy stuck. She's just scared of a little boy.
And then the old crawfish, so this is the bar where Juice gets too drunk and Gigglebot keeps telling him he has to stop. Yeah, and obviously you don't have a shirt on because you're just so drunk, Juice, at this point. And then over here we have the Souvenir Shop. So basically, at some point during the server, if you guys could all come and write in the book and write a little, like, words of wisdom for whoever comes onto the server after we get the world download, and then come onto your chest and drop like a little something for them to remember you by. So like, for instance, mine is gonna have probably an apple in it, and then I don't know, some other stuff.
Mine will
Just
be a
like little-
bone, because you know Zip Dog.
Yeah, so little things for people that watch the episodes will kind of remember and see, like, oh, I remember this, or know what it means, what it stands for. So we got this big giant tree. I don't know, I like trees, so I decided to pick a tree. I kind of went for like the, oops, sorry, Hobo, don't do that. I went for like the, as you walk down towards the tree, it kind of like creates a little archway between all these other smaller trees. So just like a little piece to kind of look by. And then we have all these little other trees around here. And then if you take this little path that goes around the restaurant, it brings you to like a little tiny farmer village / maybe like a resort. The insides are not done yet, but this is basically going to be like a little resort area. But yeah, that's all I got, so on to the next.
Cool. All right, on to me and Hobo then. You are greeted by the lovely park. This is Not a Bot Park, named after I'm Not a Bot, who was on stream with me when I built this. It's got a lovely walking path here. If you want to go all the way around the pond and the tree and everything, you can get a nice view of everything. We have some picnic tables here and a lovely grill in case if you're feeling outdoorsy, it's a nice day outside, you want to come over here and have yourself some lunch or some dinner or whatever and enjoy the pond and everything. I've also done some micro detailing over here with some heads. I used some custom spruce and stone heads all around just to give the finest of details to the entire park. Well, moving on, this is the second little bit of Not a Bot Park. This is a fountain and everything, a little sitting area. Lots of wedding proposals have happened here, actually. Several people come here and propose to their significant others here. at this fountain, which is as of yet unnamed. So if you want to name this fountain, you can. But we have all this very custom manicured bushes and trees, everything around here, and then underneath this arch is actually where the proposals happen. It's a very picturesque area. But yeah, this is the park that Hobo built. I really love it. This is like, if I were a kid, heck, even as an adult still, if I found this park in real life, I would definitely go and play on it.
It's like McDonald's.
Yeah, it's like a little McDonald's play place. We got monkey bars here with the end rods and everything. We have a swing set complete with strings, and a little play gym here, and a merry-go-round that Juice has discovered. And we also have hopscotch, if you want to play hopscotch, and a trampoline that Hobo's bouncing on, with actual bounciness to it. Moving on over this way, we have a house. Now you'll notice that most of the houses have no interiors. That's because no tenants live in them yet. But if the tenants want to come in and furnish them, they are more than welcome to. We have a swimming pool here, complete with patio and lawn chairs and a parasol and everything. All of it very well self-contained inside this custom fence and very well manicured lawn. And over down here, this is kind of my centerpiece. I spent the longest time on these. Are the apartments, the SarCraftic Spawn apartments. These are really, really high-end apartments in the middle of everything. Very private. It's got this bulkhead here that kind of keeps people from looking at them. We got the custom trees along the sides over here as well. And one of them has some interior to it. Yeah, actually, Hobo did the entire interior. So this is like our model house kind of thing. So if you want to go to apartment 200, 211, and 212, I believe, are finished. The other ones, again, don't have an interior because that is up to the individual tenant, whether or not they want to put an interior. We have options for either 2 apartments or 1 building occupied by 1 family. Now, along the back here, we have a nice dock, like a pier area here, a little boardwalk for your luxury yacht, which was built by Corrupted Hobo. This is actually my first time seeing it in person. I saw him working on it a little bit before. Just behind it here is our wood export from Juice's logging camp. Yeah, so this is the logging export area. Hobo built this entire section, so he could probably explain it better, but this is the place that all of the wood goes to be exported.
Yeah, I like this crane a lot. It's pretty cool.
Yep, this is all Hobo, 100% Hobo. I did a little bit of detailing on the boat, but the rest of it was 100% him. Yeah, so this here, I don't know if you guys can see me. This is the kind of the central area. I know it's not exactly at the center of it all, but this is sort of the pulse of the SarCraftic spawn area, because we have all of the villagers that sell the custom heads are inside of these stalls. In the middle here is a lovely water fountain with coins. If you want to make a wish at the wishing well here, you can by throwing coins in there. Over here is Le Grand SarCrafter, which is the Grand SarCrafter. The interior is unfinished, but it's going to be a hotel in case if somebody's just passing through, they just wanted to come and see the marketplace and all that stuff. This is going to be an option for them. You'll notice the custom artwork right here, which I spent literal days working on. Now, over on this side, this is the rural area that Hobo built. He did the entire wheat field and barn and stables and everything like that. This was a very long and arduous process, and it was very well worth it, I believe, because it's a lovely wheat field here, which can be used for commerce or sale or something like that. Now down here we have an interior for the barn. We have a lovely living room area. It looks like we currently have Tropical Paradise on TV right now, one of my current favorite shows. Come back here to the kitchen. We have both hot and cold water, as well as plenty of counter and shelving space, and an oven with 2 eyes. Out this way, right next to the barn, we have the stables. There is 1 horse that's named and owned by me. This is Serafina. She is mine. And then the other 2, Chocolate Thunderpants, belongs to Hobo. And then there is a 3rd horse that is available. It comes with a name tag, a saddle, and diamond armor if you are so inclined to claim that horse. But we have plenty of hay for the horses and water trough and everything that your horses may need to have a long and happy life. We have a balloon area here where you can rent a balloon for the day and go on an aerial tour of the SarCraftic spawn area, just in case if you wanted to see everything all at once from your own personalized balloon. We have the SarCraftic Welcome Center, which was originally built by Dodge Inc. and modified to fit the area a little bit better. We have the original build here. The base is pre-war original Dodge Inc. architecture, and then the rest of it from the court stairs up is modified a little bit. Now on the inside here, we do have churches, funerals, and weddings in here, just in case if you propose or die at Love Fountain. Marriage is what brings us together today. This is the library. And Emma, would you like to talk about this?
It's not finished.
It's okay.
People put things inside that I didn't want them to. But over here, we have what's going to be a table. And then this is where over here, this is where you donate your books that you don't want. So if they ever need books, they're free to take. Oh, and this isn't finished. But over here is the gambling game that I've been talking about.
So for those of us at home, for those of them watching at home, could you please explain how the betting game works?
Okay, so basically, we all have stone shovels, and we have 2 pieces of gravel, and we basically bet on who's going to get flint. That's the whole game, basically. Whoever gets flint gets the whole pot.
A couple more things over here at the residential district of the SarCraftic spawn area. Just behind the welcome area, we have the SarCraftic banner sign over here, carved painstakingly into the mountain, made out of quartz, and visible from just about any semi-elevated location here in the SarCraftic spawn area. Over here, we have the Windmill, which helps facilitate power for the entire SarCraftic area. Once again, the interior is unfinished, but that's because Doc Brown, who used to live here, died, and we had to repossess all of his...
Is that him?
Is that him? Yeah.
That's him! Wait,
that's Doc Brown.
Well, now he's dead.
One last thing. This is our fishing dock. This is our primary export here on the SarCraftic server is fish. And we have a lovely clock tower here to let the fishermen know what time it is. No matter where they are on the water, they can see and hear the clock tower. This was built entirely by Corrupted Hobo. And then over here is fisherman housing. It's a little bit smaller, but very, very affordable. And very cute and quaint, as you might see as well. Back down here, we have the dock area where all the fishing boats can be. Most of them are out in the water right now, but here's a little fishing dinghy here, a little sailboat, and then there's another one, captained by Tavish O'Reilly. All right, well, this is what we've been waiting for, folks. 2 months of work has been put into this this build project, and may I remind you at home who are just joining us that the winners of this build project will get statues built in their image to commemorate a job well done.
All right, there is a anvil over here. Why don't we write on the dried kelp?
Are we putting it in this chest?
Yes. Let's see here. We have 1 vote for City Center, Feb and Ubu. 2 votes for Giggle and Hobo. 1 vote for all of us are wieners. Another vote for Hobo. That's 3 total for him. 1 for Juice and Zippy. And 1 for Gigho. So that's 4 for me and Hobo. 1 for the City Center. 1 for Juice and Zippy. And 1 for all of us. Which means, Hobo, congratulations. You and I are the winners.
Hey, I only got 1 vote. It was because all of us are winners.
You're part of the Gigho.
Participation.
All right. Well, this is very well done, everyone. We are, in fact, all of us wieners. So congratulations, everyone. Fantastic effort put in. And I cannot wait to see the statues built now.
Alright guys, so there you have it. Gigglebot and Corrupted Hobo are the official winners of the spawn competition. They did an absolutely fantastic job in the spawn area, but unfortunately, that is all I've got time for today because as of right now, it looks like our time is up. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please leave a like on the video, and if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, this has been Zippy, and I will see you guys next time.